Ooh, what's going on, good people? What's going on? What's
What's
going
going
on? What's
down?
going on? Y'all know what time it is. Or do we need to tell you?
Wind down.
Wednesday. Y'all see what's going on. You see who's in the building. You see what's happening. You see we are here to make it happen again in 2024. So we are back, different year, a couple of different things that's going to happen. We can't tell you right now, but be on the lookout because it's coming up soon. I know we keep telling you that, but trust me, it's coming. It's about time that we change up and do something different. So at the end of the day, welcome to Wind Down. I tell you what, she got to see herself 2 or 3 times. She got to hear herself and all that other good stuff. You ready?
Y'all know how I like to take pictures, right, and
You
collect memories. So,
you ready?
yes, ma'am.
Because it is Wind Down Wednesday.
It's wind down
So
Wednesday.
welcome. Y'all know
Secret.
who I am. I'm Sandy. I'm sitting here with my girl.
Netta better in the building.
Netta better. I keep trying to tell her, we talked about some stuff, she need to just do what I said
No.
and just use Netta better because ain't nothing better than Netta. Netta is better. I
Everybody
tried
want
to
a
tell
little
you
Netta.
that. Oh,
Everybody.
Lord Jesus. At the end of the day, it's Wind Down
It
Wednesday.
is.
And welcome back.
Welcome everybody. Come on in.
Welcome. Come on
Come on
in.
in.
What as you can see, we are missing a couple people. We are missing Brad, who is taking care of his mother.
Yes.
And we love him for that because he does a very, very good job. And I think we'll talk about that in a minute too. But that's great. That's a wonderful thing.
That's awesome.
It is. It
Yeah.
really. I mean,
It's a
absolutely. It really is. It's true to be the son that he is to his mother. I mean, it's awesome. So, anywho, and Shanice is doing the motherly thing because she has a daughter that's playing basketball, and this, Christmas is over,
Mm-hmm.
so she's now back to doing the motherly duties.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to the basketball games. Been
Yes.
there, and I've done that, and I'm so glad that those days are over. You know.
You love kicking it with the kids.
I do. I love the babies.
Especially yours.
Yeah, but she ain't no baby.
She was then.
Well, she was, and we had a great time. We made the memories. We took some pictures. And we met a lot of good people along the way. But at the end of the day, she's not that young anymore. But I understand what she's got to go through and what she's doing. Sacrifices are made when you have children.
Yeah.
Sacrifices are made when you have somebody else's children.
Yes.
They ain't got to be your own, but you still make sacrifices for other kids.
Yes.
So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. So how was your week?
My week has been good. Um, was almost just started, ain't it?
What do you mean?
Today
It's
Wednesday. I
Wednesday.
mean,
What do
we
you
went
mean?
back Tuesday.
Well, still, it's like,
Well, the New
it's
Year's
like,
was good. That was my daddy's birthday. And so I had to make a shout out to him. Happy birthday, Daddy. Rest in peace.
Daddy.
I rest all that day. Actually, no, I didn't. My bestie, she gave me a present for a massage, and I did it on the first of the year.
Okay.
And so I said my prayer while I was in there by myself with a lady that I didn't know.
Well, that's what
Made my New Year's
but that's what
resolution.
massages do. They, you go in with people you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, because I got, we're gonna talk about that too.
And I said a prayer and made a few New Year's resolutions, and I'm gonna try to stick to them. But we're gonna talk about the New Year's resolutions. That's gonna be one of our topics today. So we'll talk about that later. But other than that, my week has been going pretty well. Have no complaints at all.
Well, good.
Yours?
My week actually, it's been great. I just went back to work today.
Good stuff.
It was, and then the whole thing about it is people go back to work, and the people that are back to work, they were like, oh my God, it wasn't long enough. But here's my thing, what's long enough? What's ever going to be long enough when you're, because if you go on vacation, you come back, it's like, it wasn't long enough.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is you was blessed to go, to be there, which is a good thing, and thank God I had the weeks off for 2 weeks, almost 2.5 weeks off to just, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do nothing. Hung out with family and friends. We had a great Christmas Eve
Mhm.
event
Mhm.
here at the crib with them clowning and singing and
Winning,
playing cards and
winning,
spades. Thank God no money
winning,
was on the
brother,
table.
winning.
Yeah, no money was on the table because
I wanted some money to be on the table.
hey, if y'all had it in your pockets, I don't know why they didn't put it on the table.
They were scared.
It was funny though. We had a great
Yeah,
time. The week
great
was
time.
good. My week is good. Going back to work is kind of tedious. It's kind of it's a good thing, but it's just like
It's tedious to work because I can't seem to find this unless I'm spelling it wrong. I can't find it in the dictionary.
it's in there. We'll find it afterwards. But if
Okay.
somebody out there listening, please put tedious.
I mean, I know what it means.
Please put it in the thing. So
But I
she
said it
can
to my
see.
boss one day. Like, this work is so tedious to me. And he looked at me like, huh?
Oh,
So that's why.
he didn't know. What's up, Wanda? Thanks for tuning in.
Hi,
Thanks
Wanda.
for listening. Welcome back. We are back in the building. So yeah,
Welcome
everything
back.
was good. Christmas was good.
Good.
Like I said, I didn't go out of town. I didn't do anything. I just
Good.
stayed here with family and friends. My daughter came in one day and she jumped on the bed. She was like, I'm so glad to see that you ain't doing absolutely nothing.
Right.
And then one day she come in and she was like, why are you still in the bed? I said, okay, yesterday
You was
you
jumping
were
up.
good. Now today you want me up moving. Make your mind up. Make your mind up.
Right.
Senior New Year's Eve. Yes, girl, I was up in the choir on New Year's Eve. I'm trying to do a little bit better with the choir thing.
Was you in the choir directing?
I was in it.
I know that's right.
And I didn't direct this time because
Oh.
they didn't girl the lyrics. They couldn't get the words down. Yeah. And so I was like, we're gonna scratch this song. So I'm gonna direct in a couple weeks. Wanda, so make sure you be there. Be there or be square. I'm trying to get everybody there. But I missed you. You should have walked up because it took a picture and all that other stuff. Because did somebody say picture?
Mhm.
This is what we do. That's what we do. We pose
Love it.
and pause
Love
for the
it.
picture. Anyway, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. We done went through Christmas and we all had a good time. And condolences to all that lost lives and loved ones and ones that went through the holidays without their people and the people that they love. But at the end of the day, we all still here, so we got something to be thankful and joyful about. So, anywho, let's talk about what you get for Christmas. What did you get for Christmas?
My mama, she bought me a cute little jogging suit. I should have wore it today, but I wasn't thinking. My massage. That's it.
Okay, when we talked about, now we're going to talk about a few things here, so bear with us. So if you got anything else that you want to add in and put in the chat, please put it in there because we'll be happy to discuss it and talk about it. But tell us what you think and what you know and how you feel. So she mentioned that she got a massage and she had her body touched by somebody that she did not know. But isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
You go. So was that a problem? Just like, do you
No.
like that?
That's not what I said. I said I was in there by myself. I was really more talking about the prayer that I was doing.
Oh,
I was in there by myself. I wasn't around people that I know or being distracted, blase. And I was in there with someone that I didn't know. That's what I was saying. Not necessarily. I knew I wasn't gonna know her, going in the door. So yeah, I was cool with that.
Are you okay with? I love massages. I really do. It's just that somebody was telling me that they went on a. Who went on? You went on the boat. Y'all went on the boat, and you got a massage on the boat, and they massage your face. See, one thing I don't do. I don't like nobody touching my face. It's like you even go up to my neck.
I wouldn't necessarily say they massage the face.
Yeah,
they just, like gave a facial.
Now I'll do that, but I have to go to a specific person.
Yeah.
And he does it, and he does a great job at it because I'm very particular about a lot of things, and I'm very particular about people touching my body as far as a massage is concerned too. But that's just me. I've always been that way. I've always been fickle or finicky or whatever you want to call it when it comes to certain things, especially about my body. And believe it or not, when it comes to my body, I'm also the kind that I never like exposing it. I never like showing it. I don't like showing my girls unless, I'm going to meet somebody, I might have to show them.
Say no more.
I don't like, I'm truly a believer when my grandmother used to say, stay covered up for Jesus. It's like, because you got to leave the imagination, You got to let them think. But they don't know. I wonder what's under there. Me wearing 2 pieces to the beach just recently started happening not too long ago.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm very picky.
Now I used to be like that. Like not necessarily used to be picky, but used to kind of be bashful with, people looking
Yeah,
at me
that
and,
too.
doing too much
Yeah.
on the looking side, or, maybe say something I'm gonna get offended or whatever. So I used to be bashful with that, but no more.
Yeah, I think
No more.
I'm coming out of that shell just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I do work hard at trying to keep this
Mm-hmm.
this little bitty body decent looking.
Yeah.
Because I try to,
Real good.
I try to put in the stuff in it. So, when you see it, it's real.
It's hers.
It's mine. So, it's like when I get that 6-pack, then I'm gonna be back on the beach.
See, I need to start working out with you so that I can get a 6-pack.
Yeah, I'm
want
gonna be
a
back on the
6-pack.
beach.
I don't have it.
And I say, because I'm doing my own 30-day challenge, right now. What's going on, Robert Hollywood? Thanks for tuning
Hi,
in,
Rob.
my brother. Thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year to everybody out there.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We hope you had a wonderful holiday season. In spite of, we hope you had a great holiday season. But
We do.
it's always good to come back and chit chat with you all. But yeah, so I'm doing my own challenge. But I've always challenged myself to do things differently from anybody else. Now, with that being said, why is it that people cannot hold on to their New Year's resolutions? Why do people have them? Why do you give yourself a New Year's resolution? You gave yourself one.
I did.
I don't know if she gonna make it.
I already failed. So I gave myself a New Year's resolution that I was not going to use profanity anymore. Right? I don't think it's ladylike. And when I use it,
It's a sailor mouth,
real bad.
like she on a Navy ship.
Real bad. Right? But as long as I keep working on it, then I don't think I failed the New Year's resolution, because eventually I will stop. I did stop before. My husband can't stand it, but they just words.
TD.
They just words.
No, but you said it. My thing is, once again, let's go back to it. Why people give themselves New Year's resolutions. And that one right there is not hard, but it might be hard because you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, it's so hard.
And it becomes
Just
a
like a
piece of
smoker.
your,
Right. I learned
a daily routine. Yeah.
it's a habit.
It's very bad.
But I learned, like, with smoking, I've never been a smoker, never, and never will. But my father was, and so he eventually got cancer, throat cancer at that, and it took him down through there, right? And so one day he had promised me that he would never smoke again. Baby, I'm never gonna smoke again. And one day, well, I was warned. Before that day came, I was warned that he had got caught smoking by his sister. Well, because I couldn't say anything to him about that, I had to, kind of bust him myself, and I did one day. And when I say it broke me to pieces, it broke me to pieces. It was so hard for me to even tell him that I saw him smoking. Well, when I did, he just busted out crying. So he eventually did stop the smoking. But one day he was in the hospital and for the cancer, and he was asleep, and he had a pencil because my father had stopped talking. So he had a pencil in his hand because he used to write things down to, let us know what he needed or wanted or whatever. And he was asleep with that pencil. He had fell asleep with the pencil in his hand. And next thing I know, I saw it come up and go to his mouth, and he tried to puff on it, and I was standing right there. And as he was trying to puff on it, it woke him up, and he looked straight up at me and just shook his head. But that taught me right then and there how tough it is to stop that bad habit.
Yep.
That's what made me understand the bad habit and stop me. And so, yeah, with this cussing, I'm gonna get it though, because I don't want to do it.
And I agree with TD. And you wouldn't believe this, and a lot of y'all wouldn't believe this either. But
Who won't believe it?
back in the day, way back in the day, I wasn't even I wasn't even pregnant with Courtney. You know, I was new to the city and everything else. I used to curse like a sailor.
I can believe that.
I used to just curse like a sailor
I can
myself.
believe that.
And so one day, and I wasn't even pregnant. How can you believe that?
You look
You
like
ain't
a
never
cursor.
heard. How do you look like a cursor? How do you look? Do I look like
If we
a
did a
cursor?
survey, I bet you there
Eh,
would nobody believe that you don't.
But here's the thing: I might have looked like one way back because, well, especially when I was
Maybe not
police.
look, maybe attitude. You know.
Yeah, I did. I probably
Yeah.
had one. I had that angry black woman attitude back in the day, but not that far back in the day. But when
Mhm.
I was pregnant, when I wasn't even pregnant. And when I say I was not pregnant with Courtney, and I used to just curse somebody out, I used to be like my brother Phil, just the F bomb, the MF, you know, all of that. It was no, I mean, you know, and knowing good and well, my mama didn't raise us that way.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
for me, and for you to set the New Year's resolution right now, for me, somebody told me, God rest his soul, guy I used to work with, he said, you're so pretty and it's so not ladylike for you to use that language. He was like, and you're getting ready to, he was like, because I just must have just found out I was pregnant or whatever. He said, you're getting ready to have a baby. You're going to have a baby. He said, you need to take all of that out your vocabulary.
Mm.
He said, because if you're going to do it, then your baby going to end up doing it. Because we work with kids, and of course, they were cursing you out left and right, you know. So,
Mhm.
and where do they get it from? They get it from their parents. But my mom never, my grandmother never used a curse word, never smoked,
Mine
never
neither.
drank,
That's funny.
never did none of that.
Mm-hmm.
But here I am. I'm thinking I'm grown and doing
My
what I
daddy
do.
did, though.
You know,
Real bad.
well, I don't know what my daddy did because he wasn't there.
Mhm.
I digress on that one. But anyway, it was like I wasn't raised in that environment. So it was like, why are you doing it?
Yeah.
You know, why are you doing it? So I took it totally. When I say I took it out of my vocabulary, I took it completely out of my
Now, how did
vocabulary.
you do that, though?
Just quit doing it because your mindset. You have to train. It's like you training to be getting that six pack. You train. You work hard at just not doing it and not saying it. You know, don't say it. I don't care what it is. Just don't say it. Don't use it. Don't say it. So I didn't say it and I didn't use it. And it's not. And for years. So Courtney is 30. So I've not used profanity for over 30 years.
That's
You know,
good job.
yeah. So it can be done. You know, because we're talking about New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
It can be done, but the thing about it is, you just got to keep doing it. You got to stick with it.
Yeah.
Don't say you're gonna do it. Do it.
But what I do now is when I do cuss, because it just slide out or slip out.
Oh, it just slide. Huh?
Yeah,
just like
slide off my tongue like that.
what's the slide?
When it slide out, I catch myself like, oh, I ain't supposed to be doing that. And eventually, I won't do it no more. I have stopped before, so I can do it.
I mean, I tell anybody, you can do whatever you want to do. People do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah,
I don't care what it is. People do what they want to do anyway.
yeah.
So
That's true.
at the end of the day, you gonna do what you want to do.
So I got another story about this cussing stuff. Right?
Oh Lord, geez. New Year's resolution though, because she is really trying not to do it. So
I
y'all
know.
pray for her. But anyway, go ahead and
Please.
tell us your story.
I got nieces and nephews, and I'm this more stricter aunt. But I'm the stricter aunt because of how I was raised, right? You know, I ain't never cussed now. I ain't never cussed around my parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, none of that. Because, you know, you get a whooping. So I'm like that with my nieces and nephews. Like, I don't want to be y'all besties and y'all friends and this and that and the third. I want to be respected as an aunt, right? I'm the next thing to a parent. I'm your parent sister. And so one of my nephews was like, well, Annie, I don't think that's right because we learned cussing from y'all.
Ooh, that part. That's what I'm saying.
So I say,
I'm telling you.
there's a lot of bad habits because every person, every human being is so imperfect, right? So there's a lot of bad things that you learn, if you want to say that, from me. Why do you choose that to indulge in? If I went and robbed a bank and you know I went and robbed a bank, would you indulge in that? So
Possibility.
you know right from wrong. Don't play with me. You know right from wrong. Stop.
But you know right from wrong too.
I do, but I'm the aunt, so I don't have to prove nothing to you. I'm grown.
But you
Like,
lead
I'm
by
50.
example.
Right.
But
Right.
you
And
lead
I
by
understand that.
example.
Say that, but don't say like, well, we learned it from you. Like as if
But
if I'm
that's the
telling you to
truth, though.
stop it, if I'm telling you don't do it in front of me, give me that respect.
But
Because all I'm asking
that
for
is
is
the
respect.
truth, though. That is the truth. They did learn.
But you
it
didn't
from
learn
an
it from me
adult.
because you didn't grow up around me.
It doesn't matter.
So,
but when
stop it.
he or she was around you, did you use it at all, even in a jokingly manner, or when he says you all, he's talking about everybody. He's not just specifically talking about you. He's talking about everybody, because if he's heard everybody use it, including yourself, then yeah, he picked it up from you,
And that's fine.
He thinks it's okay to use profanity.
That's fine. Stop it.
I'm just
That's
saying.
fine. Everybody know right from wrong. If you learn whatever you learn from me.
What's up,
right?
Carolyn?
If
Thanks
I'm
for
telling
tuning
you,
in.
hi Carolyn.
Happy New Year.
If I'm telling you that I don't like it in front of me, like if you talking to me, we can't be cussing with each other. If I'm telling you that, I'm just telling you to respect me, right? That's it. That's it. Or stay
I
away
get
from me. That's all I'm asking. If you want to cuss outside of me and do this and do that, fine. So then I ask you, like, okay, when you go on your job interview, do you cuss with them?
At the bar,
But you still learn this language.
at the restaurant.
No, we ain't talking about that. Ain't nobody cussing in no interview.
Hey, Carolyn, we're talking about New Year's resolutions and why make them if you can't keep them. Because
Well, we make them because
people do it all the time.
we want to do it.
And Netta is in the process of, she
Not
made
cuss.
one for herself, and she's trying not to curse. So she's already failed. But the question is, can she continue? Because they said by January 12th, I just saw this. It said by January 12th, the New Year's resolutions will be null and void. It's like they never made them. So people won't get beyond the 12th of January, the first couple of weeks of
Who
the
said
year.
that?
Statistics, they were showing it on TV, and when you
Tell them
read
to
it,
stop it. You
I'm
got a
just
whole
saying.
year to work on yourself.
you do.
I mean, it's your New Year's resolution. That don't mean that if you don't do it, then by the 12th it's a wrap for you. You're gonna continue to try to work on yourself to set that goal, right?
But why wait? Here's my problem that I have with people and New Year's resolutions. It's always like you just said. You can start at any given time that you want to, but everybody want to do it because they want to do something new in the new year. You could have started it in freaking December. You could have started it in May. You could have started in the middle of the freaking year, but you wait until, well, I'm going to wait until the beginning of the year. So 6 months from now, when January comes, I'm going to make sure that I put this on the table, and I ain't going to do this and I ain't going to do that, and it's like, and they don't stick to it. It's like they say they're going to do it, but then they don't do it. So why set yourself up? My question is, for the New Year's resolutions, why set yourself up for failure if you know you can't do it?
It's not that you can't do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. But for me, I can't speak for other people, but for me, I said that day. I never even thought about it for real. But again, I really don't see nothing wrong with it, but I do. It's not ladylike. I'm out here, fuck you and shut the fuck up. That's not ladylike. Come on now, stop.
Those are harsh words.
Yeah.
And I'm like you, Carolyn. Why wait until a certain time of the year to do better? You should be doing better all the time. But then too, not only that, if your husband,
Let me answer that question.
answer that question.
I waited because I really didn't find nothing wrong with it in the beginning until I didn't like it. So at this point, I don't like it no more. And when my husband did ask Carolyn, when he did tell me, like, Jana, that's when we first got together. I did stop it.
That's been 9,
So
10
he started
years
getting
ago.
on my nerves, and I just needed to get back
That's
to my
10
stress
years
relief.
ago. How long y'all been married?
9 years.
Exactly. He asked you back then.
And I did back then.
People get on my nerves all the time. I mean, working
We
in the
different people.
and we are really different people, but people get on my nerves all the time. That doesn't mean I'm gonna curse them out and use profanity and say F him, or kiss my MF and grits
think
or
I'm
something
that
like
bad.
that.
I don't think I'm that bad. I am. Who have you ever heard me cuss out?
We'll talk about it after we get off. Cause yes, Lord, yes, you have. And then Carolyn says, well, I get caught up commercial stuff and gimmicks. Exactly, because that's what it is. It's I still think that you
So
are,
you think it's a gimmick because I'm saying that I want to stop cussing?
and they don't do it. It's like, okay, it is. I think it's they get caught up in what I don't what they could do, what they will do, but then at the end of the day, they're not doing it. Unless you really focused and hard, you just really you're determined to do it. You really got some determination to do it. Then yeah, I think it'll get done. But when
Yeah,
you put it
I
on
do
the
got
when you
determined.
put it out there and you be like, oh, I think I'm gonna just make a New Year's resolution. I'm just gonna stop cursing. I'm gonna use 10 pounds. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds.
See, that's not
Oh,
even
I'm
what
gonna
I said.
gain 5 pounds. Or
Remember,
I'm gonna get my hair cut off and keep it short. It's just
remember
stuff.
I said I was in a massage by myself.
I heard what you
I
said.
prayed on it.
I heard
I
what you
prayed,
said.
but I prayed on that as well. And I made the conscious decision that I want to stop cussing. But I prayed, said that in my prayer. Like it's real serious for me. So
I'm with you, Carolyn. But
what
here's
girl is saying?
Carolyn says, but you are using New Year's Eve in the new year to do it. You don't have to wait that long to do something for
I know,
yourself.
but everybody got their own starting point.
But you can start when you wake up in the morning and say, it's like, here's what I did. And I didn't wait to New Year's Eve or New Year's Day to say, I'm just going to start drinking coffee with nothing in it. Because I used to drink coffee with cream and sugar. I used to do 3 creams and 7 sugars. Automatic. 16, 20 ounce coffee had to be 3 creams and 7 sugars. Courtney said, Ma, do not drink all of that sugar because it's not healthy for you. She said, you need to go black and drink black coffee because it's better for you health-wise. Because you got all that sugar and you got all that cream, and the cream got sugar in it, believe it or not. It really
Coffee
does. It's
is
got
healthy?
a percentage.
I didn't know coffee.
Black
Oh,
coffee.
we definitely gonna have to do some hard work and look that up.
Black coffee is healthier for you.
It's
than
healthier, but is coffee period healthy for you?
Yes.
Huh.
Black only though. Black.
I
You cannot put all that other stuff in it. That locomote and you putting whipped cream.
Locomote.
That's what I call it. You're making it sweet. But so I went actually, and I didn't wait to the new year to do this. I just went cold turkey. Cold turkey. I just took all of it out of my system. I don't do it anymore. Only thing I do is I do 1 cup a day. The bad part about it is it's caffeine, and you can become addicted to the caffeine,
Right.
which is not good. But I do 1 cup a day, which is healthier
Is it
for
good or
you.
not? Because I'm confused.
Listen, Google it right now on your phone.
I can't. I got us going.
Hold on, we're gonna Google whether or not
Coffee is good
black
for you.
black coffee. It's just not any coffee. It's black coffee. Is black. I tell you what, you guys, you Google it to me. Do it. God is the starting point. Carolyn, you got that piece right. God is the starting point. Faith, prayers, and faith, and a commitment
Right.
to doing it right. That's it, and that's all. So 1 to 2 cups is healthy, she said. So we're on Google right now.
Is that your opinion, or you got that off of Google, Carolyn?
I'm about to Google it right now. She said, is that your opinion, or did you get that off of Google? But because Courtney used to be
Because I never heard coffee was good for you at all. So that's why I'm asking.
Courtney used to be into fitness.
But I don't drink it.
Here it goes. What it say? Tell the people what it say.
Although coffee has been the subject of criticism over the years, it appears to be a mostly healthy beverage, especially if you avoid sugar coffee drinks. Black coffee may reduce your risk of cancer, liver, whatever that
Cirrhosis.
Cirrhosis of the liver.
And type 2 diabetes.
It also boosts
energizing,
energizing,
focus,
and focus,
and enhancing effects.
I might need to start drinking that
Hello, people. What did I say?
just for the boosting of the energy.
Well, the fact of the matter is that is what's up, brother? What's going on, brother?
My brother,
Kellen said she looked it up a long time ago.
or is you my uncle? Because that's my mom. I
Oh
don't know.
Jesus! But
I don't know.
Phil, she trying to take. We're talking about New Year's resolutions, Phil, and she's trying to take cursing out of her vocabulary because a long time ago, TD said it wasn't a good look on her. So,
Ladylike.
it wasn't very ladylike. So we are talking about New Year's resolutions, why people make them and they can't stick to them. So, and I told her, we was talking about her with the cursing, and she set herself up for failure. But we are talking about also, you
I
don't
don't
wait.
think so.
You don't have to wait until New Year's to set goals for yourself. And because my brother didn't do it, he has lost weight. And he set out to lose weight. And you can actually see it in his face. He's really looking good because
Who?
he's Phil, my brother.
I never saw him looking bad, so I'm just trying to figure out what
you
you're
see
talking
him
about.
now. You can see he did not wait until January to say, I'm going to get on this plan. I'm going to do this healthy plan, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that because I need to be and feel and live a healthier lifestyle. He did it
Mm.
before the new year came. My point is, or our point is, you don't have to wait until New Year's Eve
But I
to
don't
set
think
these
no
resolutions.
one does wait just to
They
set.
do. Some people wait to the new year to figure. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Why wait?
That's probably what their starting point for them. You know, because you're right. I have heard
Phil
people
said
like,
black coffee
first
is
of the year, I'ma
nasty as
stop
I'll get
smoking.
out.
no, Phil. I wouldn't do. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You see what I'm
Black
saying? Yes, you
coffee?
can.
Are you kidding me? I don't even drink coffee, so I'm cool.
But we just read that black coffee is
And
healthy.
I don't like caffeine. I don't like caffeine. I don't drink pop. I don't drink caffeine.
Well, I'm not telling you to start out drinking it. I'm just saying, if you do drink it,
It is
go
healthy.
black.
Just
Go
drink
black.
black.
Do not do sugar.
I-
Do not do sugar. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
And
but
I'm
you
a sweet eater, so yeah, that's gonna be all that's gonna be hard for me.
Phil said he got to put cream in his sugar. Phil, no. See, because you're not
And
putting
his coffee.
in his coffee, but you're not putting cream in it right now because you are doing so well with how you're eating your prep meals and what you're doing right now because you're not putting sugar in the cream and stuff in your coffee because you're probably not drinking as much. But he did not wait.
Is he
Once
drinking
again,
coffee or no?
No, Phil don't drink that like that. No. But if he does, he have to put cream in it. But he's not doing it like that. But he looks good.
Is it just cream or is it cream and sugar?
Well, now some of that cream is sweet.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Some of that cream is sweet. You got the mocha, you got the walnut, you got the vanilla, you got, whatever else you got to put in there. But then, it's making it sweet. But why wait? Once again, why wait until the New Year's come before you want to do something in a positive manner? Because I don't feel like you have to wait. But a lot of people wait. Only I feel is to set themselves up for failure. I feel like you set yourself
So you
up
don't know
for
nobody
failure.
that's ever set a resolution and stuck to it? Is what you're saying?
Not personal.
And what's failure to you?
That not personal.
If they eventually stop whatever their resolution is that a win or is it failure?
What
Just
it
because
is to
they
me,
didn't do it right off.
What to me is if you do it and you keep doing it, and then I see that you have done it and you continue to do it. Like if you cut cursing out of your vocabulary, boom, then you're somebody that I know that did that. You set that resolution because you waited until the first of the year to set it.
I didn't necessarily wait. I just thought about it while I was in there. Like, you know what? I'm gonna stop cussing. I prayed on it.
New Year's.
I didn't wait. I mean,
But did you say New Year's?
I said that's when I did it. I didn't say that's when I said it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it until I was in that room praying, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop cussing.
Tell a brother, why wait? Just do it.
It ain't that simple. Why don't you just do it? Because you're a cussing machine. You hear me? Cussing machine.
His
He's a cussing
I'm
machine.
agree. I will agree with that. My brother
So I'm
is.
saying, like, because he cussed so much, if he wanted to stop, because you gotta want to stop. If you wanted to stop, it's not gonna be cold turkey overnight.
But if
Because sometimes cussing is just self-conscious. You don't even know you about to cuss and you cuss.
he said, I'm gonna keep.
If you a cusser like Phil.
He said he gonna keep on cussing. Look, if he just take out the MFer, that's a plus for my brother. If he takes out the MFer, because
It ain't gonna happen.
that's the key words.
It ain't gonna happen. It's probably his
If he
favorite
take
word.
out MFer, he'll be straight. He'll be on point. But at the end of the day, you don't have to wait. My thing is, people make all these New Year's resolutions and they don't stick through it. They don't stick to it. They fall off the bandwagon. And the people already said, Google it, look it up once again. What's the date people don't follow through or keep it going? January 12th. January the 12th every year. Look, he said MFer is a verb. You know, leave it to my brother. Leave it to my brother. Everybody is one. Everybody is one.
I can't stand him.
Yeah, everybody.
I can't stand you.
But we gonna help Netta
Help me.
because you know MFer is a verb, but we don't want her using it anymore.
Nope.
We want her to do better with herself and on the advice of her husband, who told her 9 years ago, to stop doing it.
Longer than that. I mean,
Well,
we've been married for 9 years.
With that part.
Yeah.
All of the above. But it is Wind Down Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. And we are sitting here. Y'all know I'm saying I'm sitting here with who?
Netta better.
Netta Better. You know, you're gonna name that. You're gonna name that thing Netta Better.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah,
already
you're
got it
gonna name it
going
Netta
on.
Better. I heard what you said, but you're gonna switch it.
already get it. It's already in the
And so, New Year's resolutions. Why make them if you can't stick with them? Why do it if you can't carry it out? You know, why set yourself up? I feel people set themselves up for failure.
So basically,
when they
you
do
saying,
that.
why even set goals?
No. Why do
That's
it? Why
that's
do
really
it?
a goal.
Why
set.
do it at the beginning of the year when you could do it at any given time? You can do it anytime you want to. People wait. They procrastinate. They put it off. They
Because-
make excuses as to why they want to wait until the next year, the beginning of the year, like Phil and Carolyn said.
But they
if
really
you're
don't
gonna do
have
it,
to
do
make
it.
any excuses. They don't owe nobody
Okay.
nothing. If I set a resolution, I'm setting it for myself. I'm not setting it for nobody else. So I can do it whenever I want to do it. And if I choose to do it on the first of the year, that's what I choose to do. This is when I want to be ready to do it. It ain't about me setting it for you or nobody else. It's about me setting it for myself. And if I want to wait to this specific time to be serious about it, that's just what I want to do.
And you shouldn't wait. If you're gonna do it, do it. Because if you want to do it, do it. Carolyn said, which I can't believe this one right here, because I'm gonna have to ask my therapist. Carolyn says, therapists say cussing releases stress. Using the right way, less violence. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know if I believe.
I agree.
I don't know if I believe all of that right
Because
there.
when somebody get on my nerves, and I be like, B word,
And
it releases so much stress.
but here's the bad piece about all of that. Here's the bad piece about cursing. Once you, like you said, your nieces and nephews, and this is the thing, you don't want your nieces and
Them
nephews.
babies.
You don't want your nieces and nephews growing up using that, right? So on the other
You
other
don't. It ain't
end of
monkey
it-
see monkey do. You don't do everything your parents do.
But on the other side of that, the other thing is also is that to when you call somebody out their name, sometimes those are fighting words.
I can fight.
I didn't say nothing about you fighting. When you do it and your and children are doing it, that's a fighting word. You know, it's like back down south. You don't say your mama. You know, you just don't talk
Here, you
about
don't say your
nobody's mama. Carolyn said it's like crying. Let it out. No, girl, I can't.
That's
see-
right, girl and girl.
No.
Keep going, girl.
No, I
Keep
cannot see.
convincing
I
that
can-
them words are good words to use.
I cannot see cursing and
Releases a lot
being-
of stress.
because there is no way you can be upset with your boss, highly upset with your boss, and you go use profanity and you thinking it's gonna be okay because you're releasing stress, you're releasing frustration. How about you say FIRED? You are fired. Because there's
Well-
no way you're gonna go in there
Well,
without knowing and expecting a bad result because you decided to use curse word. Not cussing somebody out. Well, but here's the thing too.
Cussing. She said cussing.
Cussing.
Not particularly cussing somebody
Right.
out.
Here's the thing. It's so people use it so much in their vocabulary that talking, it just automatically
Now,
comes
Carolyn
out.
don't look like the type of person that be cussing.
Carolyn,
Yeah. She cuss like a sailor.
Carolyn ain't gonna say nothing. She said you don't look like the kind that curse, Carolyn. Carolyn said it's a difference between cussing and not cussing somebody out.
Carolyn, you don't look
Carolyn.
like you be on all that cussing stuff. I know that's right, girl.
Carolyn,
Cuss your little tail out.
she said you don't look like you curse. I'm gonna leave it.
There.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You gonna leave it there.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You done with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it where it is.
Oh, Carolyn, she telling a story on you.
I didn't say nothing.
Mhm.
You didn't hear me say nothing about whether or not
You definitely making a big deal out of it.
he's just hush tuck. No, I ain't said
Don't sell
nothing.
me out.
Carolyn, I ain't said nothing. You did not hear me say
Too late.
a word.
Too late. I already can tell
I
it's
didn't
going
say-
down. Your lips going down, Carolyn.
keep looking like you don't curse nobody out, Carolyn, because she said you don't look like you curse nobody out. I'm not saying nothing. I didn't say you did, and I didn't say you did.
Mm.
All I'm saying is we don't have to
That
wait
I take
until
it back, Carolyn.
we don't have to wait until
Because Carolyn is defending. She giving me reasons to keep cussing. She said it's a stress reliever. So she uses them words.
I need my therapist to tell me cursing is a stress reliever because I don't feel cursing is a stress reliever because you are not going to go to your boss and curse your boss out and think everything is going to be okay.
I would.
And you don't worry about getting fired. Oh, you gonna worry.
I wouldn't necessarily say I don't worry about getting fired. I mean, I'm not saying it's a new boss. You know, I've been working for this company almost 30 years. So he kind of know me. And so I'm not saying that we have that relationship, but there has been times it's been some mother suckers and blase came out my mouth and he just like roll his eyes and stump his feet and I walk on the way. You know what I mean?
Well, like Phil, my brother, he's not gonna curse his boss out,
No.
but he's going
I'm
to
not saying it's
use
something people should do.
profanity
Not
around
myself.
them. Like Carolyn said, it's a way. It's how you use it.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should be. This is just me. I don't use it. I just don't think it's cute.
I'm
I
not
don't think
using
it's.
it anymore.
I don't think it's ladylike. I don't think it's in any shape, form, or fashion. But people have it in their vocabulary all the time.
But I don't really think it got nothing to do with being ladylike. I mean,
I mean, well, we come from different eras, different parts of the world, different cities, states.
it's just fun words to use sometimes.
What's fun about the B word? What's fun about the B
It
word?
depends on how you using it. I mean, you know, it's a lot of girlfriends that, you know, call each other that like, girl. Come on.
No,
You know, I mean,
Carolyn,
it just depends.
we're not. That's police talk. That is police talk. To me, I call it verbal judo. That's police jargon. The police jargon is verbal judo.
That
That's
is
police
funny.
jargon. That is not
That is
the
funny.
way.
What she
Oh yeah,
said.
it is
That
not.
funny.
She was like, they need to understand never the B word. Absolutely, because that's a fighting word, but they use it so much right now. It's crazy.
It just depends on how you use it, you know?
But you setting all these
Now, if
goals.
you using it, you know, like if you using it in a fighting way, yeah, it's a fighting word. You know, if you talking mess to me and I call you RB, you better go on. That's fighting word. But guess what? Doesn't mean I'm ready to fight. 'Cause, you know, if I say it, I'm angry at you and I say it, it's fighting words. Yeah, I agree.
I just think that when you set your New Year's resolution, I don't think you should have to wait till New Year's. I think you should be able to set them and do them and call it a day.
I think everybody do things on their timing, not other people's timing.
Agreed.
And just because you feel like, well, dang, why you just now doing it? Because I do it on my timing, not yours.
But it had to be a reason behind you saying, I'm not going to do it anymore. Like, it's always a reason why people said, I'm losing weight. I'm losing 5 to 10 pounds. But then they procrastinate. And then they wait until the beginning of the year to make that resolution, only because they waited so long. They set themselves, here I am, devil's advocate. They set themselves up for the failure
And I think
of not reaching their goals and not doing what they set out to do, because come January the 12th, I'm telling y'all, statistics shows January the 12th, everybody falls back off the bandwagon.
So here's my thing. When setting something like losing weight, you have to mentally be there. You can't just because I feel like I want to lose some weight. Not necessarily lose weight, I want to tone up. But it's so difficult. Like, I've never had to, do this. And I just really don't know how to fix my mind to just be there. I want to eat right. I want to do this and I want to do that. I may want to do those things, but I don't really know how to do those things. And I don't know how to get my mind mentally there to do those things. So that's the thing for me.
But I think if you already started saying you're not going to curse,
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
you done slipped up already.
Yeah.
You just got to work hard at doing it. If you want to lose 5 pounds, you just got to
That's so hard.
work hard
It's
at
easy
doing it.
said, but it's not easy to
My
do.
brother did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh, he
You know how
did
long
it.
it took him to do it?
Oh my God, but he did it.
Yeah, and we proud of him for doing it. But what I'm saying to you, it wasn't a walk in the park.
But
for him.
he set
And
his
he had
mind
to
to it.
mentally get himself there.
But he didn't wait till 2024 to say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. He did it immediately. My point is, why
You
wait?
know how long he had that weight on him though?
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm saying. He had to have a point to like, nah, I'm doing it now.
And he did it.
Right. I'm just saying he did it on his timing.
But people I'm like what him and Carolyn said, why wait? Do it. Why wait? But he waited, but then he was like, I cannot wait no longer. I'm just gonna do it.
Correct.
But
Because he was fed up and it was his timing
but he could
for
have
himself.
but he could have waited and he could have said, I'm just gonna wait until the new year to start this, and then I'm gonna give myself a certain time frame.
But that wasn't the timing for him.
Yeah, because he did it, Johnny on the spot, cold turkey. He went right into it. Cold turkey.
We so proud of you, brother.
He
Uncle.
is, I mean, and
Brother, uncle.
he looks,
We
his
so proud
face,
of you.
I saw him the other day, his face looked smaller.
I saw him Christmas
And I
Eve,
was like,
and he looked amazing.
I was like, brother, your pants bigger. And he was like, I had to even go over like some notches in my holes because my pants were. I was like, you
Good
better
stuff.
go ahead on, brother, and tell them he about to be out here. I mean, you better tell Joy.
I know he like, why am I the top?
Well, because it's about, you don't have to wait until New Year's to make a commitment to what you're going to do for yourself. Because New Year's resolutions, I feel
have
like
to.
you set yourself up for failure when you set those. Because it's
So if I said like, okay,
You should
by
have said
my
it.
birthday,
Yep.
I'm gonna be doing this and I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
Am I setting myself up for failure?
If you're gonna stick to the guns, why wait? See, what you should have done was last year when your birthday, a whole year from now, this is what I'm gonna do. And but instead you was like, well, I'm gonna wait until the new year.
I never said that.
I'm not saying that's an example. People do this all the time.
But that's what they do
Mentally
for
and
themselves.
physically, they know, okay, I need to do it right now. But then shoot, let me wait until the new year. Let me wait until the new year. Yes, brother, you are so welcome because you are doing good, and I want you to keep it up.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Because
Keep
you
it
know, here's the thing: once you start it, once you do it,
So how many pounds are you planning on losing, or do you want to lose?
and you ain't
What's
got
your
to
goal?
tell us, but you can. How many?
That's why, because I don't want to like have him keep going if he already at his set goal.
I don't think he's at his set goal. I think
But that's
he's
why.
I don't think he's at his set goal. I think he knows that he can do it now. He sees that he can do
Okay.
it and he's done it.
That makes sense.
And he knows how to do it now. So he's probably going to continue to do that and continue to go that route.
We can't have you skinny now.
No, he ain't gonna be skinny,
You
but
tripping.
the fact that he and the other thing
And
is
you got
that
all that polo and Gucci and
I
all
know,
that
we
other
was
stuff
just
that you
talking-
about to have to reback.
we just talked about that.
You is gonna lose too
See what
much
I'm
weight.
talking about? He
and
said
can't
he
wear
down 26 pounds, 4 more pounds.
Dang, that's good stuff.
That is. I think you
30
need
in total. That's good stuff.
I
though.
think you need to go below
You down
30.
26 pounds. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
That's a lot.
That is.
But
That's a
good
lot.
in the time frame. But I think you need to keep going because he looked good. Because I mean, he really looks good.
He do
looks
look good.
really good, and his knees and legs and everything else, his back and all that stuff, probably gonna
Be a
help,
lot
be
better.
feeling
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter, he did not wait until January to say he was going to do it. He did it immediately because he said, I'm tired. I got to do this. I know I can, and I'm going to stick to it. And that's what he did. He did not wait until the year came and then figured out, oh, I need to lose 30 pounds. No, he did that way before January came. So we don't, and my point is, don't set New Year's resolutions
Why?
when you can
If
do
that's
it
what
now.
people want to do for
When you can
themselves.
do it now, because you're
But they might not be ready.
because you're if you're mentally saying you're gonna do it in January, why not just go ahead on and do it?
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying for that specific person that's setting that goal, they want to do it then. They don't want to do it right now or right then. Like, I don't want to stop cussing today, so I'm gonna give myself another whole 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna try to focus in on it at that time. That's why.
Listen,
Sometimes setting resolutions is just like setting goals. Sometimes that's good.
it's a goal, and that's what I look at it. It's a
definitely
goal, but you don't have to wait to January
You don't have to,
set
but that's what
a
people
goal
want
for
to do.
yourself. Because I feel like you're procrastinating because come January 12th, you're gonna fall off the bandwagon and then you're gonna do it all
They
over
gonna
again.
fall off the bandwagon if they try to go cold turkey
No,
right
I don't.
then.
I don't believe it.
You gonna fall off the
I didn't
bandwagon.
fall off the
Period.
bandwagon because when I say I drink black coffee, I went cold turkey and black coffee. That's it. She said, "Mom, it's not healthy for you. It's too much sugar." I went immediately. The next day, black coffee, and I have not put sugar or cream in my coffee since.
Because you acquire that taste now. But that's the difference.
Oh, it was hard. Though.
You got a strong will
But it
to
was
be
hard.
able to.
Oh, it was hard.
Yeah, and I believe that.
Oh, it was very difficult.
Right, I believe that. But
3 sugars and seven sugars, 3 creams.
you got a stronger will to want to be healthy, or if you set something for yourself to do it, you got a stronger will than maybe other people have.
But
So what you can do, like you can, because Courtney said, like, listen, Mom, that ain't good. All that sugar, no, just drink it black.
and we just
So you
ripped
like,
that.
oh, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And you was able to do that. Now for a person like myself, I hear you, and want to do it, but I won't be able to do it because I'm not as strong
But
minded as you are.
But if you're telling yourself, hey T and Phil, what's up, Carolyn? If you're telling yourself,
He said you could
Phil
put
said-
oatmeal.
you can put oat milk in your coffee. I know. Courtney used to do that too. If they have
What's
oat milk, oak. It's
What's
hard.
oat
Oat or oak. I think it's oak. It's hard to find. And most places
What is that?
don't have it. It's supposed to be a milk that don't have nothing in it. Just like nothing. No sugar, no nothing in it. But I don't use any of it.
Yeah, because what's the point? Because you really use whatever you use for the sugar part of it, right?
Right.
So if you use oat milk,
Carolyn just started. She said she been doing it since 22.
what the
Drinking
all
black coffee.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been doing it for quite some time now. And it's hard.
I don't have to drink no coffee, so I don't have to do that.
But to set goals, you need to, I don't think you just have, my thing is, you don't have to wait until the new year to set goals or resolutions for yourself. If you are ready go for it and do it.
Sometimes to me, right? Sometimes it can motivate you more when you set a date for yourself. Like, okay, no, on the first of the year, I'm not cussing no more. I'm going to stop this. Now that's my goal, right? But if I try to do it on your timing, why you got to do it then? Why you can't do it now? Because I'm not ready to do it now.
You don't do it for me. That's what people
Right.
That's
you got to do it for yourself. That's why you set a goal for yourself.
That's what.
That's why you set
wrong.
timing.
It's if you're gonna do it, do it.
Lord.
Don't set a New Year's resolution to
Set
do
a New Year's
something
resolution.
that you want to do.
I'm
That's
really
my take.
I'm down for resolutions, y'all. She not.
I am not.
I'm down for them. If
'Cause
you,
I don't
because it's a
feel-
goal. If you set that goal for yourself, work on it and do it.
I don't feel you have to wait.
If you don't do it that day, just keep striving. You're gonna get it.
I don't feel you have to wait until, because it could be, what's the 6th month in the year? You're waiting 6 more months to say, I'm gonna do it next year. I'm gonna do it next year.
That's
I'm
when
gonna
you gotta do it
next
on
year.
your time.
I'm gonna do it next year.
You have to
You
do
know,
it on your
You
time.
keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. If you're gonna do it, stop. Don't tell yourself you're gonna do it. Just do it.
So that's the no. See, you don't slid something in there real quick.
Go ahead on. Go ahead
If
on.
you set a resolution, you got to stay on that resolution. Now, that ain't to say that you can just do it right then just because you set that resolution. But if you keep saying, like, okay, now I'm going to push it back 6 months. Okay, no, I ain't ready. I'm going to push it back. That's not setting a New Year's resolution.
Well, if you're saying I'm gonna do it next year, I'm gonna do it next year, I'm gonna do it next year, that's setting a resolution, because you're gonna do it. You're not doing it now. You're doing it the next year. You're waiting until the next year to do it,
Right.
and that's
But
not.
if that year coming, then you say, no, I'm going to do it next
That's
year.
not mentally or
setting a
physically
resolution.
healthy for you. If you're gonna keep waiting and procrastinating on doing it, you know, like I said, I'm gonna keep going back to my brother. He did it. He could have waited. He could have.
That's
waited.
not what he wanted to do.
He
though.
could have waited, and he could have said, you know, Tuck, I'm gonna wait until, you know, January. This is what I'm gonna do, and you know, by the time your birthday come around, I'm gonna be da 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 da, and we're gonna do da 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 da. He could have said that, but
that's
he
not
was
what
like,
wanted to
"Bam,
do.
I'm doing it now." So my point is to people: why are you waiting on the beginning of the year to set goals for yourself? Because you don't have to. Either you're gonna do it or you ain't. And how about that?
So say they set a resolution on the first of the year, a New Year's resolution,
Which is
right?
what they do.
They set it and they conquer it. Then what?
Mission accomplished. Kudos. And I'm happy for you. And that means they're gonna stick to it.
Yeah.
But to set it and you what's today's date? The 3rd, January 3rd. She done failed up.
It's somebody's birthday.
She done failed already.
I failed on January 1st.
My point.
But I really didn't fail because I said I'm gonna set a New Year's resolution. That don't mean that day I can't do it at all. As long as I stick to it.
No, it means that day.
You got the rules.
January 1st.
Pull that up.
January 1st.
Right. January
When
1st.
do you start New Year's resolutions? Hold on.
Right. When do you start? That means you start working on yourself to
Hold on.
complete
I'm
that
about to
mission
Google
that you're
this.
trying to do.
If y'all like that, please Google it for me.
New Year's resolution doesn't mean
When do you set?
cold turkey. You gonna stop doing whatever you do.
Do you set New Year's? You know, because you
That ain't
know
the question. That ain't the question.
what's the question?
If you don't stop on the New Year's, did you fail it, or do you continue to work on yourself and stop?
Look, I'm just watching.
Lord. Moving on. What's the
I'm
next
just
topic?
saying. Well, we
Anybody
should.
got any topics y'all want to talk
Well,
about?
look, now she wanna now she wanna get out for the topic.
But I did have something that was kind of good.
Okay, what you got?
So, me and Tough was talking earlier, and I can't remember what we was talking about, but I told him that
Tuffy, not Tuck. Tuffy.
yeah, Tuffy, and I told him that whatever we was talking about something serious, but what I was saying that men won't listen to women especially if another man come in on the same topic. What you think?
Wait.
So say I give my opinion about something, right? And then a man come in, Tuffy listening to me, but then a man come in and give their opinion, and their opinion is dominating mine. A man gonna listen to his opinion before he listens to mine.
He gonna listen to Tuffy before he listen to you.
That's what I was saying.
Of course, I agree with that.
Why?
Because it's a men think they should dominate conversations. They should dominate a whole lot of other things.
Nah, I agree.
And so that's why he's not going to listen to what you have to say. So, okay, let me tell you about the New Year's resolution. Some people, because it's already 7:01.
Is it?
Yes, girl, it's already there.
Y'all stay with us, y'all. Y'all
Some
ain't got nothing to
people
do.
love the tradition of setting a goal each January 1st.
Correct.
Others argue it's a waste of time since most resolutions, fail by mid-March. They said fail by mid-March, but the other day they said January 12th. But there is actually a logic to jumping on the New Year's resolution bandwagon despite of grim numbers. I don't know what that is, but you can Google it yourself. I don't know what those grim numbers are, but people do set up the January 1st.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
And they gave them way till March to complete their mission.
To March to
That's a long
complete their
time.
mission. But some people gave
But
them,
that's to my point.
and it's like, when should I start my New Year's resolution? Anytime you want. So my point. That's to my point. You don't have to wait until the beginning of the year. If you're gonna do something, you start it now. That's to my point. How about that? So anyway, we are here. Yeah, we do. Yeah, y'all do got to go somewhere. But
It's Wind Down Wednesday. What
it
y'all
is
got
Wind Down Wednesday.
They gotta work in the morning.
We got to work in the morning. We got to go back to work. And which is why I am so, I cannot believe I'm so exhausted. I don't know why. So next week, check this out. 8 rules of love. We're going to let you guys talk to us about what's your 8 rules. If you have any rules, what are your rules for love? Everybody have them. And how to find it, keep it, or let it go. Baby, when I say this is going to be a hot topic right here, this is going to be a hot topic. So this is our topic for next week. So tune in because it's going to be good. 8 rules of love.
8 rules of love. We giving y'all homework.
We trying to figure out how to find it, keep it, and let it go. So I'm telling you, that right there.
So let me ask you a question. Is this 8 rules of love with men and women, or friendships, or is it overall?
We gonna find out, because at the end of the day, we going off of this right here. We ain't going off of what?
That's what I'm asking.
We going off of the book. Google it, look it up, see what the people say. We gonna go off of this. You see what it says. It's the #1 bestseller. It's the #1 bestseller. And it's got people all in it.
Praise for 8
So,
rules of love.
yeah. I cannot wait to talk about that.
Okay, how to find it, keep it.
Yeah, how to find it, keep it, and let it go. So that's our topic. So at the end of the day, it's Wind Down Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. It is 7:05. We about to get up out of here. Thanks for listening. See what I'm saying? When the topic is good, when we're talking about some things,
We run out of time.
we run out of time. We don't realize.
We run out of time.
I will put this book on my site. I will put this book on my site. I will take a picture of it and put it on my site. So
radio.
yeah, so this is it. In the meantime, in between time, we got an event that's going on January 13th. If you need a date, if you don't want to need a date, if you're celebrating something, marriages, divorce, girlfriend, boyfriend, fiancés, bar mitzvahs, if you want to do a first date, come on out January the 13th, 2024. And we're going to be at Memorial Hall. We got 3 or 4 different people that's going to be singing and jamming and dancing. We got DJ Ari. We got the MC that's going down, Eddie Hawkins. But we got Just Vincent Fellas. We got Brittany Marie, we got Rick Sexton, and we got the sound band, somebody sound band, but
It's going down.
excuse me,
Bless you. Bless you.
check us out. Look for us.
Be in the building.
Be
That's
in the
what
building.
we need for you to do.
I sneezed like 5
Curly,
times.
bring your cussing self on down.
3 times. I sneezed 5 times in a row. Yeah,
Bless
no,
her,
no,
bless her,
counting.
bless her, bless her.
Don't come.
Come, Curly.
Don't come cursing.
Curly. You got to teach me some of the words, girl.
At the end of the day, come on out. See us. 7:45.
Bless you.
I'm telling you, that's number 4. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. 1225 Elm Street, the Memorial Hall, right next to Music Hall. So come on down.
She gonna also put the flyer up on Tug Radio,
I've been
so
posting it.
y'all can
Come
see
on
it
out.
there,
Come on out.
and y'all know where to
Come on out.
at least go and get the
Come on
information.
out. Come on, sneeze in me.
Let's go. You allergic to me or something? What's going on?
It's the cursing. And she ain't that out one word, but I feel the vibe. I feel it. I feel it. It's coming. But anyway, hey, come on out. Come see us. But next week, tune in. 8 Rules of Love. Whether it's how you find it, how you keep it, and how you let it go.
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put the book up. We're starting to do some new things because we want you guys to be more involved. It's some things that we go through and we've done and we've seen because we only talk to you with experiences. But we want to talk about this book, 8 Rules of Love, whether it's ours or the #1 bestseller. See if you agree or disagree. All right. So at the end of the day, we got to walk up out of here with what? Some positive quotes.
Positive quote. Listen, y'all, it's a whole brand new year. Let's let peace and prosperity guide us through the new year.
Good. And whatever happened in 23, leave it in 23. Do not bring it to 24 because that's extra baggage. You said you were going to get rid of because you had that New Year's resolution. So if you're going to really get rid of it, leave it in 23. Don't bring it in 24 because this is a new year, a new time, a new day. And I'm going to be 59 in March. So look out for the invitation because you guys know it's going down. I celebrate my birthday in a big way. So shine at 59. That's my hashtag. So make sure you check
Shine
me
at
out.
59.
Shine at 59. So in the meantime, in between time, be good at it. Positive in, positive out. And y'all know it's always better to give than it is to receive. And we'll see you next week. We out of here. Hey, Brad, we'll see